Hey, what's up, everyone? Today's the 29th of December 2023. We're going to talk about Gala today. It's been a long time, so I wanted to come through and show you all what I think the price action in this market is going to do so that we can be prepared for the next move. You guys can see it since it's been about May since I did a video in Gala right here. Told you all that the price is going to go lower. It did. It went a lot lower than our 3-cent price. It came all the way down to like a penny and a half in the beginning, ending of October, beginning of November. Congratulations to you if you was able to grab that whole move to the downside in Gala, because that would have garnished you maybe around 67% profit. Very good move. But for this particular prediction that we did in May, 23 and a quarter. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. That day is over. That time is over. We are now looking at what the market has given us thus far, which is trending. Yeah, the market here in Gala is bullish. Now, you can see that we're pretty close to the trend line right now in price action for Gala. Okay, so all eyes is going to be focused on whether or not the market demand is going to continue to hold price above this trend line. If so, we're going to anticipate higher prices. If the price breaks below this trend line, we're going to expect lower prices. Simple, right? Now, I wanted to show you a couple of areas of sell zones. Here's one here. It simply means that if the market truly wants to go up, they would have to break and take the sellers out of that zone. Okay, that's a problem for the buyers, and that takes us to this last previous sell zone in Gala, which is right here. Okay, here's another sell zone up here at the top for Gala. So to those who are looking bullish, who anticipate that the price is going to go higher, definitely keep your eyes open on these zones right here. Okay, this one, and then this one around 4 cents. Now let's look at this on the 2-day chart. Trying to determine if the market is bullish, bearish. That's all. That's the only thing we're trying to do, is trying to figure out if the market in Gala is bullish. Currently, I'm not all that amped or excited to say that the price is bullish. Here it is on the 3. Again, I'm not too excited. Gala on the 5-day chart. Gala on the weekly. I don't like the weekly at all. If you're trying to look for price to go up, this weekly bar definitely look like sellers to sit in the market right within our sell zone. 2 weeks. Here's Gala on the 3. Gala on the 5. And then on the monthly chart. Okay, so now let's look at this on the hourly time frame to see if there's any buyers coming through the market. You guys can see currently that is the case right here. Okay, the market is bouncing off of this price area, which simply represents buyers. Buyers are stepping in, keeping the market propped up right there around 3 cents. Simple, right? So what does it mean? Well, it simply means that as long as buyers hold that zone, prices are going to try to lift. It's going to try to go higher. Same thing with this area right here. We're getting buyers in the market right there. So take a look at Gala on the 7-hour chart. I'm not all that convinced though that the price is definitely still bullish. Seeing that we came past this low, this high right here, we're trading below that area now. It would have been great if the price would have sustained that and traded above it, but we didn't see that. So I'm actually leaning more towards price in Gala being a little bit more weaker right now. Now, not buying a lot, not saying that it's going to crash or plummet, but it still looks as if those sellers has control of the price action into the market in Gala. So here's a sell zone right there. So you can see here, even on the hourly chart, that Gala is making lower highs into the market. That tells us that sellers still control the price right now. Okay, so if anything, rather than us seeing the price crash or go lower, we may just see the market in Gala continue to trade this range, which would be a positive thing for the long term, to see the market in Gala continue to break out and continue to go higher, just to see the market consolidate. One thing we don't want to see is the market break that trend line to the downside on weakness. So let me put this back on the daily chart. We're going to play the weakness into the market in Gala right now. And on the daily time frame, this is a buy zone right here. So let me get rid of this buy zone there. And our first target into market in Gala is going to be right here. Okay, that's our first target. Second target be right around there. And I may just keep it on pause right there for the time being. Okay, so we got that upper sell zone, which represents for us resistance. As long as price in Gala stays below 0.036, we anticipate that the market is definitely still weak. And here's our first target into the market in Gala here, around 0.0285, which is 10.4% there. Second target is around 0.026, 16.13. So let's see how strong, how soon the buyers will come into the market in Gala. The sooner the better, the longer, not so good. That is it. We are through. Go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.